Well, guys, man, we just got to keep it a buck. We got to keep it 100. We got to keep it a stack. Jeff Pagliocca, the Chicago Sky's general manager, he wanted no parts of Angel Reese. He did not want to build that franchise around Angel Reese. He didn't want Angel Reese in that building whatsoever. And we got evidence and we got proof that Jeff P is being petty P. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Well, look, today, man, we got to talk about Jeff Pagliocca, general manager of the Chicago Sky, how petty he is. And we're going to talk about it right after this. Well, guys, man, the WNBA draft has came to a conclusion and the free agency period had started. And when the free agency period started, the Chicago Sky's Jeff Pagliocca made a trade with the Atlanta Dream. And the Atlanta Dream acquired Angel Reese, the person that we thought that the Chicago Skies would build their roster around, and she would be the franchise player. But Jeff P, he proved something different. And he proved us all wrong. And he stated that he had to make these moves to acquire a better team. That just shows us that he didn't want no parts of Angel Reese. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at the whole situation, Aretha Weatherspoon was hired the year Angel Reese got drafted. She was put in place before Jeff P took over the role as general manager. Teresa Weatherspoon wanted Angel Reese. That was her pick. Jeff P did not want that pick. He did not do anything to show us that he wanted to build around Angel Reese. And what happened was a lot of things took place in Angel Reese's first year. Injuries hit her late in the season as they was trying to make the playoff push. Second year, the same thing happened. And then we saw what happened last year toward the end of the year. They suspended her for conduct detrimental to the team because they said that she made some incriminating remarks toward the team, calling the team out. So they suspended her. So this whole off season has been in limbo, trying to figure, is Angel Reese going to be traded? I know she's still on her rookie deal. The only way that she could come back to the Sky is because she was on the rookie deal. And also the only way that she could leave the Sky if she was traded. And that's exactly what happened. They traded her to the Atlanta Dream, which is a better fit for her and a better team. Better pieces around her. Because all the pieces that Jeff P put in place around Angel Reese last year was not the team that you build around somebody like Angel Reese. All the acquisitions he made, signing, it started from the draft when he gave up the rights to that number 3 pick, moved that draft and got Ariel Atkins. Then he got Haley Van Lift. Then he got that girl Sifka, Maddie Westbell. They're not pieces to build around Angel Reese if you consider an Angel Reese your franchise player. So right there should have threw up the red flag that he's not considering Angel Reese as a franchise player. So now that Angel Reese has been traded, Jeff P is being real petty. So all the pieces that he has acquired now are the pieces that we talked about last year that would be a good fit around Angel Reese, the likes of a Skylar Diggins, Azarae Stevens. And this is the pieces that he went out and got. And then the bombshell was, this is how petty Jeff is. He went out and acquired Rickea Jackson from the LA Sparks and traded away Ariel Atkins. Now, we all know the history between Angel Reese and Rickea Jackson leading back to the college days of Tennessee and LSU. We saw them on draft night. It was some tension there. We saw them when they unveiled the draft picks, when them two was on ESPN unveiling the draft picks. It's like they're cordial when they see each other. It's like, hey, what's up? But that's as far as it goes. They don't have no beef with each other. It's just, if I see you, what's up? If I don't see you, it's nothing there. And Jeff P knows that history. And Jeff P turns around and trades for Rickea Jackson out of LA and gave up Ariel Atkins. Acquired J.C. Sheldon. Acquired all the pieces around who he thinks is the franchise player in Carmelo Cardoso. And builds a nice team that can win and potentially get in the playoffs. And that goes to show you that he wanted no part of Angel Reese in his organization whatsoever. Didn't want Angel Reese in the building at all. Now that Angel Reese is with the Atlanta Dream and the draft choice that Atlanta Dream got last night, the girl from South Carolina, the 6'6" center, to replace Brittany Griner. Now you got a new Twin Towers in Atlanta. And you got a team around Angel Reese that is great. They all have cohesion. They all fit together. Angel Reese wanted to play with these girls. So putting Angel Reese in a good situation into an Atlanta Dream team that was 30-14 last year, Angel Reese is the piece that puts him over the hump. But that goes to show you that Jeff P fumbled the bag on Angel Reese. Because if you would have kept Angel Reese and went out and signed the players that you just acquired, you have a dangerous team. But now, Angel Reese is not your problem no more. Angel Reese is in a better situation in Atlanta. ATL Barbie, where she is going to set the WNBA on fire. She is the main attraction. She's going to sell out the arena. They're going to have the games move from where they play in Atlanta from a 3,500 seat stadium to the State Farm Arena where the Atlanta Hawks play. That's how box office Angel Reese is. But you was so in your feelings because you didn't want Angel Reese, and it proved because you fired Teresa Weatherspoon at the end of her first year because that was her pick, and you was being real petty. And you still being petty because of the acquisitions you've made in free agency. And then it goes to show that your acquisitions was petty because you get in the draft and at the number 5th pick, you took Raquel Jimenez. You know, and that was a surprising pick out of UCLA for everybody. Everybody was shocked by that pick. But it's a good pick, but everybody was shocked that you took her at number 5 when there were some better available options out there. The point guard that everybody wanted last year for you to acquire instead of Courtney Vandersloot was Skylar Diggins. You went out and acquired her as well. So you're building yourself a nice team, all in the aftermath of getting rid of somebody that you didn't want on your roster. And that goes to show that the moves that you made was petty. That's just my opinion on how Jeff P handled the situation. He wanted no parts of Angel Reese. Angel Reese is now in a better situation. Chicago Sky's organization is moving forward. They got some great acquisitions that they acquired. A great draft pick last night from UCLA, the national champions. But it was a surprising pick to a lot of people because there was some more better available options out there for you. But that goes to show you that Jeff P went back to Jeff P when it came to the draft. But hey, that's not about that. This is about Jeff B being petty toward Angel Reese and didn't want no parts of Angel Reese. He showed Angel Reese no love in the city of Chicago. But the city of Chicago and them fans are going to miss Angel Reese. And that's just my opinion. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. Might not be for you, but it might be for you. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.